Pisces, what up though family? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Pisces, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we do all have a 12th house part of our birth chart, and time and energy are fluid. So take what resonates here today in this message and leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless, y'all, so whenever you do stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align to your highest timeline, to your best life. Tapping into my Piscean energy today, I use this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck along with this Keepers of the Light Oracle deck to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with the collective energy. Pisces, we have a lot going on astrologically speaking right now. The main message that's been coming through for almost every sign, I feel like probably every sign, has been this message of pause, of stillness, and the way that I've been kind of channeling this energy. If you've been watching my channel for, at least over the past few weeks or couple months, you've probably heard me talking about the portals and all of these activations that are happening. And the way that I'm kind of being shown was as the sun and Pluto moved together in conjunction, hand in hand into Aquarius. I'm picturing that as the beginning of the portal, and it's a long portal, right? So there's like an entrance and an exit of this portal, and as we go through and experience these transits, right? So I feel like initially the entrance of the portal was Pluto and the sun moving into Aquarius. Now we have, I think, probably still 4 planets in Aquarius, maybe 3 now. Let me see. It's still 4 because Mars is at 0 degrees conjunct with Pluto right now. So all of this concentrated Aquarius energy is moving together. And as we move into Pisces season, we're going to have a major stellium in Pisces as well. Pisces, you already know, you're the last sign of the zodiac, the 12th house. And so I'm kind of seeing this period of time, March, April, have been coming through very heavy in the readings as well. And so I'm seeing these stelliums that we're dealing with in this concentrated energy at the end of the zodiac being kind of the rest of the portal, the activation. So it's like bringing this new reality online bit by bit, piece by piece. For those of you that were there for the live a few weeks ago or a couple months ago, for the road opener ceremony that we did, you're probably really seeing this in real time, seeing the signs and synchronicities and getting these downloads yourself. But I guess I'm just saying this because this energy is very much in alignment, the divine calling us all to go into stillness at this time, internal stillness, external serenity, calm. As we are, we have this deluge. So it's like the last of this chapter, the last of that Pluto and Capricorn energy, the structures, the relationships that are crumbling, the thought patterns, the ways of being, the dynamics crumbling and being cleared, wiped away as the stage is being set for this next chapter, for this next phase of our lives. So we have transient, which is exactly what we were just talking about. The transits really having an impact on the Pisces collective right now, especially as all of these energies get closer and closer to your sign. We have resistance and separate with responsibility. So I'm seeing Pisces handling their business. There may be a little bit of resistance when it comes to this shift, this change. I feel like there always is for us. Our human self kind of wants to be in its comfort zone. It wants to know the plan. It wants to, be in control, or at least feel like it's in control. And the energy has been very intense, and there's been major forces at play here. And so it can be a little bit tough. So we have care and compassion with Kuan Yin here. Choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, and offer a helping hand. We have Brigid coming through with inner strength. I'm hearing the divine say, we're almost there, Pisces. So this is, and I know it's been a hell of a year, 2023, 2022. They were some years, right? And so the divine coming through with a message like, we're so close, right? Here's the cosmic portal. Here's that sacred doorway we're speaking of with the Horus energy. It says your thoughts are magnetic and powerful, Pisces. Miraculous changes are occurring, and keep the faith. We have hope here. The angel of hope, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. And then on the bottom of the Keepers of the Light, we have Lady Venus with Odin, which is tying in perfectly with this energy. And as all of these planets move into Pisces, I feel like you especially are going to be being activated in a big way. And I was just speaking in one of your last readings about how Pisces has a very important job in this shift, in this new earth, in, you know, a very important role to play, as you are the channel between divinity and the physical world. And so for you, especially going into this stillness, into this silence at this time, so you are open and receptive to these downloads and these visions that are coming through. And I'm also seeing your own gifts and abilities, your psychic abilities, telepathy, your healing abilities, your visions. I'm seeing everything kind of being ramped up at this time. And so visions may be getting more clear, more intense. They may be coming through more often. You may be noticing the signs and synchronicities like crazy, especially as we move through these next couple of months. So Lady Venus's downloads and understanding, truth is being revealed, and deep insights are coming from heaven in the astral. And then Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is and follow your intuition. Bottom of the illuminated earth, we have the retreat again. Everybody's been getting this card as well. These two together, stillness and retreat. And this is where I've been really seeing that, you know, the collective is finally almost able to see that light at the end of the tunnel here, so to speak, and we are almost there. So another confirmation where it's like we're in this dark tunnel. We've probably been in there for some time, but yo, there goes the exit. There goes the light. Looking for the exit, Umnderoath. Maybe somebody needs to hear a message in that song. It came through very clearly. Looking for the exit. Reinventing your exit, I think it's called. So anyways, I'm going to pray real quick, Pisces. Let's get into this message today. Beautiful energy here, really very powerful, very much in alignment with the rest of the collective. So let's go. This is ascension here. This is ascension here. I'm going to shuffle these cards up. Holy Divine Mother and Father, Great Spirit, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Archangels, Ancestors, messages for Pisces today for their highest good. Anything Pisces needs to hear, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower Pisces, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will help Pisces align with their highest selves, their highest timelines, their best lives, and of course, above all, any messages that will help Pisces align with divine will be greatly appreciated. Most High, all praise and glory forever and ever. Om. Amen. Ashe. Holy Spirit, what is the message for Pisces? What's the theme of Pisces message today? Big magician energy with the star. You guys couldn't make it up if I wanted to. Sun on the bottom of the deck. This is such beautiful energy. And then look, we have all of these light codes. We have this cosmic divine light beaming down on Pisces at this time. The world is yours. You are getting ready to truly step into purpose and shine your light. Some of you have some major manifestations coming to fruition at this time. And again, I'm just seeing the divine setting the stage, behind the scenes, behind the curtain, right? Magician and the star, Gemini, Aquarius energy, a lot of air energy here. And with this Horus, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. That's been another major message that's been coming through for the collective. So family, I want you to try your absolute best to be as mindful as you can of where your mind is at, what your mind is on, what it's doing, where your energy, your vibration, your frequency, your mood is at, and try your absolute best, where attention goes, energy flows, to laser focus and keep your energy as best you can laser focused toward your manifestations. Even if your manifestation right now is just to get out of this tunnel and move into this new energy. For some of you, though, you're working on businesses, you're working on projects, on books, you're working on career changes, you're working on building houses, you're working on moving, you're working on the game plan. And this is the divine's way of really just saying, focus on that. We have everything at our fingertips right now to make it happen, Pisces. Let's go, right? We are almost there. Family, big sunshine energy. So Leo coming through strong on the bottom. And we do have the North Node in Aries conjunct Chiron right now. So we're dealing with some deep core wounds. That may be what's bringing on some of this darkness. That may be what this separate and deluge is kind of pointing to, the last of these energies, as these deep soul core wounds are kind of activated, or they come up to the surface in order for us to release them or heal them or understand them. So that kind of playing out at this time as well. And I'm seeing that be part of what these transits are doing for you. And I feel like this is activating us. It's not our wounds being activated so we can suffer. It's being activated so we can see them, because a lot of times we push stuff down, right? We forget about it. We move past it. We ignore it. And these type of energies come through in order to shine a spotlight on things that need fixing, healing, or understanding, like I was saying. So I think the best thing for all of us collectively to do right now, honestly, would be to set with the shadows. If they arise, if they start coming through, those feelings, those memories, to sit with them, to honor them, to pour love into them, and understanding, forgiveness. That Ho Oponopono practice has been coming through collectively in a big way. So some of you, if you feel guided to connect with that practice, it is a practice of forgiveness. And family, forgiveness is not for us. It is not for, it's not for them. It's for us. It really is for us. That is poison within our energy. Okay. We can heal our own energy, which in turn heals our external world, as within, so without. So what is going on at the heart of Pisces situation today, please, Spirit? What do we have going on for Pisces? Damn. All right, we're not going to take all of these, or maybe we will. I'm going to set these over to the side. Ten of Wands, Six of Wands, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups. Family, Ace plus the Nine of Cups is the Ten of Cups. We have the Ten of Wands. My Pisces are truly stepping into their power, really connecting with the divine, opening up that conversation, really starting to understand that cosmic language, that silent language. And you're moving from that space now. So it's you and the divine. You're moving on. You're letting go of your burdens. You're loosening your grip here. And you're taking this as an opportunity to literally move toward your victory and your wish fulfillment. Some of you are seeing 696, 969, 666, 999. You're seeing 9s and 6s. Some of you are seeing 5s and 8s. But what I'm really seeing here is victory, unity, harmony, happiness, joy, emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment. So again, big manifestations coming to fruition for Pisces right now. And I feel like it's because you've been doing the work, you've stayed, you persevered. And here we are almost at the end of this little portal. Pisces, you made it. This makes me so happy to see for Pisces. This makes me so happy to see for Pisces. So what's the challenge right now that Pisces is facing? As soon as I said that, Spirit brought my attention right into that stillness card. So it may be a little chaotic right now. It may be kind of hard to find that space for yourself. And I find a lot of times, especially when we're like, we don't have time, we can't find time, that's when we really, really need to make time, carve some time out of our busy schedule, right? Our quote unquote busy and important schedule to find that stillness. And that's been a message for myself as well as of late. And, I've been listening to Spirit instead of my ego, and a lot coming through because of that. So it's almost like once we do start to really trust and listen to the divine, we start being rewarded for that. And that conversation gets more clear. It gets more pronounced, right? To where we can hear it always. if we're not listening and we're ignoring it, it kind of gets drowned out because the ego takes over at that point, right? I know what's better. I can run this show. Teach their own. I know personally for myself, I can't run the show, so I gotta, step aside and let God do it. What's the challenge for Pisces right now? Yeah, you're working over this heartbreak, and this is something you've been really, for the past, this relationship energy that really hurt you. It really did. And so we have 3 and 4 of swords. So you've been hurt, and you have been healing yourself. This is where we're putting ourselves back together. You've been pulling your energy from the BS, from the relationships that are draining or hurting you, or holding you down or holding you back. You've been pulling your energy toward that and putting more energy into loving yourself. Pisces, I'm literally seeing the divine giving Pisces a round of applause right now, where you really are. This was not easy for Pisces. I'm looking for the right words to say because I've seen your struggle, especially over this past year for sure. And this has been a long road. It's been a very tough road, Pisces, but you're really, really doing it. I'm truly honored to be walking this path with you guys and seeing you step into your power and really claim your voice and take your power back and not get caught in the fantasy of everything that could go wrong. You're starting to have a deeper trust in the divine and really moving from that space. It's a beautiful to witness as you start building your legacy, Pisces. So let's see what this is all about. And our legacy is our dharma, right? What did we come here to build for real? This is you moving up to the next level of your spiritual journey. So I was going to dive deeper and say, Spirit, where is this energy coming from? The challenge, the shit that Pisces had to go through. Well, it was a chapter that we chose to come and experience, and we did it. And we did it, and we're standing on top of the mountain. We're now able to see things from a different perspective, from a higher state of consciousness. We're able to see where we went wrong. We're able to make those corrections. We're able to surrender. And now we can see over the horizon, and it's like, okay, we're ready for the next level. What's the first step when it comes to building this legacy? And a lot of the collective is just now being downloaded with the vision of the legacy. Tower and Death, Pluto, making an appearance, Scorpio energy. This is the rebirth. And Pisces, you really have been the phoenix rising from the ashes. You really have. Some of y'all got Scorpio in y'all charts heavy. Okay, what do we have? Damn, Pisces, this is huge. Yep. You trusted and you went for it, or that's what you're doing. So what is incoming for Pisces? Don't tell me. What's incoming for Pisces? All I saw was that sun sticking out. All I saw was that sunshine sticking out. All right. What's incoming? You're speaking this truth or making some type of decision. I see forward movement, and I see you stepping into a clean slate energy and really starting to put your focus on your manifestations. You're fighting the good fight, and you're climbing your way to the top. Again, taking this as an opportunity to build a new foundation, a new structure for your legacy. You're awakening. You again are stepping up to the next level of your journey. You are being activated in new ways as well, mastering yourself, mastering your gifts. Oh, really random, okay, but there is somebody connecting with this reading that, and this is a divine masculine energy. This is not going to be for everyone, but Spirit wanted me to deliver this message as somebody's having a hard time falling into temptations of their lower animal nature. And this is not for everyone, right? Because everyone's at a different part of their journey. So miss me with all the triggered stuff. Somebody's trying to master themselves and overcome their lower animal nature. This is a man, a divine masculine. Spirit said for you to start transmuting and raising your kundalini energy, your sexual energy up into higher chakras. You can do deep breathing, and instead of, when you breathe all the way in, instead of using and women, you can, if you feel guided to do this, try it, right? I'm a man, so I'm speaking from my perspective, my journey, my experience, especially with semen retention and working with my sacred sexual energy. Taking a deep breath in, and instead of doing like an Om chant or anything like that, take the deepest breath in you can. Breathe the light all the way down into your stomach, into your lower chakras. Watch each chakra being filled and glowing brighter and brighter as your breath goes down and moves up your spine. And then as you release, instead of, like I said, doing Om or some type of chant, make an S sound. Try to keep it as controlled as you can, as slow and controlled as you can. Don't try to force it to be slow, because you'll kind of get short of breath, but try to control it, keep it slow. And as you do that, watch that kundalini energy raising up your spine, whether you see it wrapping up your spine or you just see it ascending, however, whatever's kind of comfortable for you. That will really help. Sorry, you guys, I know that was random, but that is a message for somebody watching. Spirit gave me that message before I even turned the camera on, so I almost forgot. Hopefully that you get that message. Anyways, I'm seeing, even for those that are working through that, I'm seeing you rolling with the punches and fighting your way, fighting the good fight, so to speak, staying positive and creating your new life here, moving out of this energy. So there's like Spirit saying that a lot of the Pisces had to go through situations in relationships where people were making you feel less than, or even if this was not an external force making you feel less than, there was some type of lack mentality, or I'm not good enough, or I'm scared to shine my light. I hope that makes sense. It's in that ballpark of energies, these self-limiting beliefs, this doubt, self-doubt, something within you that's keeping you back. And you have fought that. You're finally realizing your self-worth, and you're claiming that, you're embodying that, you're emitting that frequency now. And so this is actually a huge milestone for those of you that have, done that know your worth now, or are beginning to know your worth. So overall, this whole reading, it feels like Spirit really wanting to let Pisces know that they're doing an amazing job, and to keep pushing and to stay focused at this time, and to be so mindful of your energy and your thoughts, your words at this time, because they are extremely powerful. If you're speaking anything internally or externally, let it add something to your reality and to those around you, right? And here you are finding that middle ground and learning to, you're really defeating your demons. You're really, and actually it's not defeat, right? You are befriending your demons here, Pisces, and you're learning to work with them and have them serve you and the Most High. And so it's through this alchemy, Pisces, that the real growth takes place, the real activations take place. And so keep that shit up. Temperance, Sag energy, Capricorn energy out here. Stay positive, continue turning that lead into gold, family, and know that your celebration is here. Spirit's like, we're setting the party up for you, my babies. So let's see, what's the advice for Pisces right now? Ace of Pents, Judgment, Hanged Man. Okay, so we have some type of action. We have a lot of spiritual growth here. Some of you have been guided to cut yourself free from a certain relationship. That's in your advice, but that is not for everyone. Some of you have already made this choice, this decision, and have truly released. This is part of your advice, though, to energetically cleanse, to fully release. And I feel like some of you have not taken that initial action. In your advice, what it really is, and I guess this more generally speaking, is that you're entering a new cycle right now. Your advice is to take the ticket, take the opportunity. So however that looks for you, and to really start planting the seeds for your empire, your queendom, your kingdom. Any seeds that you plant right now, whether good or bad, negative thoughts, positive thoughts, affirmations, or self-doubt, whatever seeds we're planting right now are going to give us a harvest, a massive harvest. It's up to us what we're planting. It's up to us what comes in on these ships that we're waiting for. What order did we put out? And the way that we put an order out to the universe is a thought, an emotion, a prayer, right? An intention. This really feels though like, Pisces, you stayed working on yourself. You never gave up, and this is your reward, straight up. Empress, Star, Libra, Aquarius. Your inner world being highlighted in a big way. So gather all of that energy up, my babies. Open up to the vision. Focus on it. Hold it. Hold your ground. Protect your energy. Protect your peace. And remember that nobody has to be wrong in order for us to do what we know we need to do. There doesn't have to be any blame. Nobody has to be a bad guy. Nobody has to be wrong. Always remember, the whole reality is all you. There is no us. It's all I. There's only one I am. Only one I am. We need to learn to handle ourselves with more mercy and grace. We need to learn to handle our relationships and happenings and situations with grace and mercy. We're all here in the same skin suits, right? With the same obstacles, the same opportunities. Moving out of stagnation. Treasures hidden in the shadows. We've definitely found our treasure in the shadows, have we not? Will-o'-the-wisp. I feel like Will-o'-the-wisp has been coming to visit y'all, Pisces. Treasures hidden in the shadows and the great mystery. Epiphany. Go ahead and pause this if you need to. Soak this energy in. What does this say to you, Pisces? Drop it down in the comments below. What does this energy say to you? What do you feel, sense, hear, see, emotions? Drop that down in the comments. Your guys' downloads have been absolutely amazing. It's been such a pleasure reading what you guys have to say, seeing things through y'all lens. It's beautiful. Will-o'-the-wisp hovers in her luminescent glory above the twilight moors of your life, whispering for you to step into the fog, into this mystery, the unknown, the void. You may have been visited by her before, but though intrigued, you refused her invitation. It would be safer, you decided, to remain on the journey you know. While you always have a choice as to whether to follow her or not, you never know when you might encounter her again. In this sense, turning away has its own consequences. Why is the known so appealing? It's only when you wake up to its restrictions, its soft prison or golden cage, that you realize there must be more. Will-o'-the-wisp has come to you once again to offer you magic, but you will have to sacrifice certainty in the pursuit of adventure, your comfort zone for the dangers of discovery, and your well-trodden path for the detours that may very well lead you astray. Or will they? Can you accept that losing yourself will bring you closer to your true self? The profound shift of an epiphany can occur only when we risk the detour and enter into the unknown. Now is the time to trust higher forces to lead you into this place, these worlds, hidden at the threshold between what was and what can be. Here is where you will learn about your own unmaking. Pisces tings, to unmask yourself. Love what you discover, dark or light. See it all as divine, and find a quiet thrumming power waiting for you to channel it into the world for good. The treasure you find, filled with the wealth of love and kindness, true prosperity, is ripe to share with others. She's here for you now. Will you accept her invitation? A great bounty of goodness awaits you. Gang, gang, sun, star. Let's go. Sun, star, what was the other one? Magician. Sheesh. Sheesh, bringing light into this place. Pisces, let's get it. Let's grab a white light oracle. Speaking of bringing the light into this place, what is the message for Pisces? Actually, before we do that, Spirit says grab a Moonology card for Pisces. Who was it the other day that in the Moonology they had all Piscean energy? I can't remember now. Your hard work is paying off. Believe in the impossible. And balance spirituality and practicality. Piscean energy. Believe in the impossible. Be bold and make the first move. So there is something about being bold and taking the leap. Even in your advice with that Page of Wands, it's like being bold, taking the leap, going for it. I feel like my Pisces and everyone in a different way is being guided to take some type of action or to move in a certain direction or to make a certain decision. It's going to be different for everyone, but being bold seems to be the message from Spirit when it comes to moving out of this stagnation, getting out of this Hanged Man energy. What did we learn? What are we taking with us? Hanged Man, Hermit, you had them both. What did we learn? What are we taking with us? How can we use that as we move forward and let that be our guiding light? If our soul brought us into every situation, why? Why would my soul bring me into this situation? What was it trying to take on a more subtle level from that? Even if it's just, made me stronger, right? I learned how to trust my intuition more, that's for sure. Well, we take that, we integrate that, we embody that, we make that part of us, and we release the rest, right? The anger, the embarrassment, the resentment, whatever, right? The fear. What is the message for Pisces here, please, Spirit? Thank you all so much for being in this space, Pisces, for showing up, showing love, showing out like y'all always do over here. You are appreciated. Ooh, you got Garuda. Supana. Garuda. Beautiful eagle. Some of y'all been seeing eagles here. And then we have magnetism of Eros. So I feel like a lot of you are dealing with matters of the heart. I did see that you're clearing space within your heart space in order for love to fill it. So some of you are kind of like between worlds when it comes to relationships and relationship dynamics. You've moved out of this dynamic, or you're being guided to move out of this relationship or dynamic, so the divine can bring this new dynamic in, so we can test what we've learned, so we can further evolve, right? So let's read this Garuda as well. Just thought I'd say that with Eros coming through, and that is number 1 as well. Aries energy. Let's see, we have 42 here. 36, 38, probably past it, 40. Sorry, y'all. So here we have it, Garuda Saparna. Cultivate confidence in yourself. You have the inner spiritual power to deal wisely and effectively with any situation. Do not let anyone take advantage of your kind nature. Reflect upon what action feels best for you to take, and then follow through with decisiveness. Do not allow negativity to get a grip in your life. Positive energy and outcomes are indicated. You guys, this whole reading, so positive, so many blessings here, you guys. I just can't get over how beautiful this is after how crazy it's been, you guys. I'm so geeked for Pisces. Garuda is the mystical king of the birds, a mighty eagle-like divine creature celebrated in the spiritual traditions of the East. In Sanskrit, Suparna means to have powerful wings and fly well. This has spiritual significance as Garuda can cover great distances to reach tremendous heights. Garuda's earthly counterpart, the eagle, is said to use the powerful winds of a storm to fly above it rather than get caught within it. The eagle spirit is a wisdom teacher, one who advises how to utilize the storms of the ego to fuel your capacity to rise spiritually, to face problems head on, and to use them to heal and grow. Eagle seeks higher sanctuary where negativities can be dealt with before they cause further problems. Another Sanskrit word accorded to Garuda is Vishadi, which essentially means conqueror of poisons. Garuda Suparna augurs a time when you will need to rise above the pettiness of the ego. So there it is again with this energy. So now I'm being guided to what I said about your lower nature. Somebody, and this may go for the whole collective, if there's any trouble taming the ego at this time, if the you that you think you are is being stubborn, being rigid, having trouble loosening its grip, try that practice, right? That's not only for semen retention. That's why I said, ladies, try it too. I'm just saying, I obviously don't have experience during this lifetime to be able to tell you that, and I'm sure you can do plenty of research. I feel like that's a very important message. Even if you don't do the S, and I'm sure there's a name for the mantra for that sound, but even Om, for Christians, even Yeshua's name, Yeshua, whatever you feel comfortable, where you're breathing in divinity and you are vibrating that through your cells, through your system, through your temple in some way, right? It seems to be important for somebody that's watching. Ensure to rise above the pettiness of the ego and ensure you nip negativities in the bud, lest they become powerful enough to cause havoc in your heart. You do not need to become ensnared within the drama of ego. Garuda fights on the side of the light and is a bringer of powerful protection and hope, and is a symbol of rebirth. He's a capable warrior. His dark side can be seen in that he is merciless. In Buddhism, he's known as the dignity of wisdom. Sometimes our compassion can outweigh our wisdom. Our empathy allows troublesome behaviors or circumstances to fester and develop into far greater problems later on. If we'd listened to our wisdom, we'd have cut them off at the root. But while it can be harder to do so later, it's not impossible. And it is Garuda who teaches us to be unyielding when that is what wisdom calls for. Ego socializes with its own kind. Therefore, an aspect of its medicine is to seek those who resonate at a similar spiritual frequency and are committed to a higher path. Such kindred spirits will not necessarily have the same belief systems. They may seem quite different to you in many ways, yet if someone has a commitment to honoring the hearts of all beings, they are likely to be good company for the soul. Garuda Eagle Medicine empowers us to discern the real quality of our relationships. The company you keep can have a profound effect. You have the spiritual right and responsibility to choose which company you keep. You do not need to judge, for everyone is taking their own journey and working to heal their karma, but you do need to discern. Garuda has the mystical power to grow or shrink, depending on what is needed to accomplish his heroic tasks. By becoming large enough to block the sun and cause thunderstorms just by flapping his wings, to become small enough to hide in a crevice to craftily avoid capture, Garuda teaches us when to step up and shine bright and bold, and when to fly under a proverbial radar. The oracle of Garuda is a talisman of divine protection and soul-smart strategy. Garuda is a wild spirit, free and instinctive. His is the wisdom and empowerment needed to rise above negativity, not from avoidance, but from a place of wisdom and clarity. This oracle guides you to rely on your instincts and to be true to your heart. In doing so, you may not always look like a perfect person from the outside, but you are proceeding in resonance with your own heart wisdom. And I'm going to run through this healing process really quick. It's really short. So it says, it's time to imagine that you are a mighty eagle. Spread your arms as though they were wings and fly around your room. You may swoop or soar effortlessly. If you can safely stand on a chair or a step, do so. Imagine, intend, sense, or feel that you're gazing down at your life from a higher perspective. What do you see? Are there issues that need to be dealt with immediately before they escalate? Do you need to make yourself unavailable to certain negativities? Do you need to withdraw and seek spiritual connection whilst a storm beneath you unfolds? Give yourself permission to see, sense, feel, and acknowledge your own wisdom. When you're ready, ground yourself safely in your nest and place your hands in prayer at your heart and bow. You are bowing to the light, to divine wisdom, to Garuda, the eagle spirit, teacher within your soul, and to the great gift of life, which enables all souls to grow and evolve. You can complete your healing process by coming back to the here and now and remembering that your human self and your human name, remembering your human self and human name, and hydrating your body. Pisces, let's grab a message from Ma before we tap out, but I'm truly feeling like this message has been a blessing. I know it will reach who needs to hear it. And for those of you here, thank you again for showing up and showing love. I hope you were able to take something from this message. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Divine Mother, what is the message for Pisces? What's the message for Pisces? Yeah, so this feels similar. It's time to realize the true nature of certain life circumstances. Be grateful for what you've learned, but see things for what they are rather than what you wish them to be. You shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and you do not need to fear the revelations that are unfolding. And in unusually challenging situations, the ways we've supported ourselves during more ordinary times are insufficient. We need to be open to divine inspiration, protection, and proceeding in new ways. Here is a portent of unexpected success. Even if everything appears to be going against you, the tide shall turn through divine grace. Pisces, before we tap out fully, we are going to take a quick second to take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will, our intention, our visualization, imagination to draw in this divine cosmic light, this prana. We're going to picture it as white or gold light, filling our bodies, filling our aura. We're going to pause and hold the breath at the top and imagine ourselves glowing brighter and brighter, as bright as we possibly can. And then as we release, we're going to exhale very forcefully, watching any anger, any resentment, any anxiety, any fear, any sadness, any blockages or lower frequencies, period. We're going to watch all of that in the form of black or gray, smoke or static, so the divine can help us transmute that into this light of wisdom, understanding, love, etc. So first things first, Pisces, let's take a deep, full breath out, and then we'll get this breath in. Go ahead and breathe out. Breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Lift that energy up your spine. Now pull it down. Lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing brighter and brighter. And release. Pisces gang gang. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hope this message has found everybody well and in great spirits, man. I hope y'all have a blessed rest of your day, and I will catch all of you beautiful beings on the next reading. Thanks again for stopping through. Pisces, be blessed.